takes for you to come down. All it takes for you to come down to reality, B. Simone, is one wrong post. You are one viral video away, one internet canceling away from being back at Forever 21 selling shit. A woman who's a 6 or a 7, like a B. Simone, no insult intended, she's cute. She ain't fine, she's cute. B. Simone, Jill Scott, like that in the face. All of a sudden, when the 8s, 9s, and 10s are gone, the 6s and 7s automatically get all the 8, 9, and 10 shine because the 8s, 9s, and 10s are simply gone.
Mm.
It's not as though those women actually got better. The other women are just gone. And when you get all of that attention, that when you saw your friends who were 8, 9, and 10, and you were a 6 or a 7, and they're gone, now you're getting 8, 9, and 10 attention, you feel like the woman. And you start to overinflate your SMV, your actual value. So like a B. Simone, no offense, you start to actually feel like you should get a man who's the master of the universe. Especially if you're an attorney or a psych chick, you got a college degree or something like that.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations.
Well, what he said, that's exactly how she was talking. All day long, you hear anything from B. Simone bashing regular working guys, right? I got to play that real quick.
Career, I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest the husband. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard, you have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got okay? Let's go. Okay, you understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want. I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband. I don't care what you do. Entrepreneur, graphic designer, sell t-shirts, sell drugs, rapper.
So drugs.
You could be a rapper. I'm becoming rapper, D-list. I don't give a fuck. Entrepreneur, okay? At this point, I'm about to rebuy my book. I'm about to rebuy my book so I can manifest my husband.
Disturbed. Seriously. Like, I know she's a comedian and everything, but that comes across like a disturbed. You see that look? You see, it always plays out, right? And I looked at her last podcast. She did it for herself. Actually, I'll tell you, B. Simone, if you see this, cancel that podcast. There are so many clips. That podcast makes you look horrible. There are some things that shouldn't be said. Just because I understand, I believe in God too, but because you believe in God, you don't speak your mind about everything that comes off your head. You shouldn't. You keep some things inside. Use your inside voice like a woman. Keep things inside like a woman, because that's what a man wants. Because a true man that you're looking for, entrepreneur, doesn't want you. That's what you have to deal with. The men you want not wanting you. Kevin Samuel said it. The 6 and the 7s, but it's even deeper than that. Because you can get somebody, but entrepreneurs want nothing to do with you. Sure don't. I would never. You don't come across like a good person, especially nowadays. What's happening with that last interview you did on your podcast? Shut that down immediately. I'll show you why you should shut it down. But 1 second, let me get into other things you're doing, other things you've done in the past, and it's catching up to you. Kevin Samuels predicted it. And he doesn't get things wrong. When it comes to Modern Woman, that man is right. This is what she does. You guys remember this?
For you.
No, not this. Not this.
Fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I'm gonna give you this example. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur. He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss. He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah, for
sure. I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother? You're not a great dad, my nigga. You're an okay human.
Someone being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person.
Wow. Now check this out.
Planning to get sympathy from. And you know what's so crazy? Who B. Simone is planning to get sympathy from. And you know what's so crazy to me, Just?
Yeah.
The people are the reason that we're in the positions that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, ain't she the stand-up comic, right?
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
If your audience feels like they can't relate to you in no way, shape, or form, and they feel like you look down upon them because
You'll lose them.
Because exactly. Like, damn, B. Like, why did she even put that out?
Because it shouldn't be a disconnect.
No.
At all. And working hard people, like people that work hard and buy tickets, they the ones that we need. You know what I'm saying? We need them to keep buying tickets and to keep supporting us and to keep streaming our podcasts and things like that. So
Working class people. So it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice now for your future? I'm sorry you can't shop at Bloomingdale's right now, and I'm sorry H&M makes you cry.
Yeah, he goes deeper here. Check this out.
B. Simone was on her podcast, and she was talking about how, because of her financial situation now, she's not shopping at Bloomingdale's anymore. She's shopping at H&M. Let's listen.
It's just my finances. Like
Bad interview.
the budgeting. You see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
I just want to know, who does B. Simone plan to get sympathy from? Like you crying over H&M? H&M, we love H&M. Like, that's what we do.
maybe other celebrities.
You know what's so crazy to me, Just?
Yeah.
The people are the reason that we're in the positions that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, ain't she the stand-up comic, right?
Yes, she is.
If your audience feels like they can't relate to you in no way, shape, or form, and
that's what's happening. Her audience can't relate. They can't at all. Now, you have to understand, that's like me, right? I'll tell you. I wear a lot of suits lately. You see me with my suits. But this suit here, I spent $100 on it, right? My suits I wear, I don't spend much money. I'm in the Philippines. I get the suits for very inexpensive. Now, I'm sure if I was in the US, this would be around $400 or $500, but it's a good suit. I don't need a Versace suit. Yes, so you could say I'm a guy that would shop at H&M. But guess what? If you're getting a lot of money and you're shopping at H&M, which I saw Charlemagne just showed himself going to H&M, there's nothing wrong with it. See, your audience shops at H&M. Like, you look at Bill Gates, right? What is he wearing? What do you see Bill Gates wearing? And certain guys like that, multi-billionaires, they dress more basic than I do. They're not going to Bloomingdale's. They're not going to Gucci. They're not going to Armani. They're not going to Fendi. Any of those stores. Those guys are investing. Talk about your investments you have. Do you have any? Talk about that. Talk about how more ladies need to get into investing. More black women. Talk about that. because that would help your audience. You'd have people like, I never thought of that. Seriously, you would spark some minds that would go, that's new. It's not new, it's old, but you get what I'm saying. That's what these guys are doing. But you are losing touch with the people that buy your tickets. Exactly what he's explaining here. And listen to your audience. Let's listen.
Definitely did not feel B Simone when she was, and I definitely did not feel B Simone when she was crying about Bloomingdale's. So by now I gotta shop at H&M. Bitch, I don't even be at H&M. H&M too high for me, which I be on Fashion Over Sheen, Forever 21. So, oh please. Talking about now I'm in H&M. Girl, get the fuck out of here for real. I'm not even joking no more. Not anymore, and I'm thinking about it. Who was you being funny towards? Like, what?
You're losing touch with your people. Shut down. Seriously. You want to keep your base. Shut down the podcast. Because you're even losing your friends. The girl on the podcast with you, I don't think she likes you. Seriously. Your friend, you have to humble yourself. Charlamagne is right. I'm saying the same thing. Humble yourself. What if things fall out? What if you never ever get that investment back? I know you're waiting for other things to fall through, but what if it doesn't? What if you were scammed? Could you imagine? I don't want to wish harm on you. But what if you were scammed and they took all your money and ran off? You have to think about that. You have to be prepared for that. To where you can just brush it off and walk out, dust that dirt off your shoulder. You have something else planned because you're humble. No plan B, no plan C, no plan D, nothing. Because you're not thinking like that. Because you're spending money in Bloomingdale's. You're crying that you can't go to Bloomingdale's. That shows you're not thinking about that. A man can see that. So say I'm a man, I'm interested in B Simone, right? I'm not, of course not. But say I'm a guy that says, you know what? Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. She talks that talk. Let me see what she's about. You disqualified yourself by saying what you said when you said you were an entrepreneur. Disqualified. You disqualifying yourself by showing what you're showing now, by doing that podcast. You think you're going to get a man? And I see you talking about, I feel like there's a dark spirit over me. Yes, that dark spirit is inside you. It's deep. That dark spirit is in you.
Mistake was not being humble with her blessings. When she was at the top of her game, she forgot where the fuck she came from. He was very fleshy, very fleshy. And now, when shit turned upside down, now it's Jesus. Because you remember, this was you.
You can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like, he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
B
think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
And now this is you?
We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but it's just my finances.
How quickly we forget and how quickly we have to be taught a lesson. You never forget the feeling when God got to sit you down. Hopefully she takes this lesson.
Yeah, well, I don't think she sat down yet. I'll be honest, right? She has her podcast. That's gonna sit her down, but keep making podcast shows because it's not looking good for you. It's not. You know, when I saw this, I actually saw the podcast, but I saw this clip. It looks worse when it's broken down into shorts because you can really see how people feel, and you can really tell certain things. And watch this.
I have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was
And
so
you were
convicted.
like-
I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was
Never
like, what do
did.
you
Never
mean? You were
did.
like, I don't know
Why'd
what
you
it
admit that?
is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous?
See, never do that. This is what you do. I understand you're trying to take your Christian walk. I saw when you went to, I think, a Bible study. I don't know what it was. You went to a meeting and you went with pants on. Like, you don't do that. But the best thing to do is to pray on it, right? If you feel a certain way in your heart, you feel jealousy in your heart, pray that the Holy Spirit takes it out of you. Like when you said you feel like there's a spirit over you, pray that the Holy Spirit takes all spirits away from you. Before you go to sleep, pray that the Holy Spirit puts a helm of protection around you. You have to pray for these things. Don't admit that to your friend. Not right there on the spot. Because your friend is like, what? Especially if she's not on your journey. You're a work in progress. I get it. But your friend doesn't understand that. She sees hate. Watch this.
And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I think, I know that's what it was. But I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
This
You
has
didn't
to
like
get out of
how
my
you
heart.
felt, for sure.
Like, what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
Yeah, not good.
B. Simone is not jealous of her best friend. Her best friend said she called B. Simone with some good news about an opportunity that she was presented. She said B. Simone on the phone sounded like she was uninterested or like she was like turned off or something. They had hung up and got off the phone. B. Simone called right back talking about she was convicted to call her back and figure out what that feeling she was feeling. Why do you want to call me to figure out how you feeling? They said they sat on the phone and went through every emotion trying to figure out what B. Simone was feeling. First of all, I'm trying to tell you good news about an opportunity I just received. I don't want to sit on no phone and talk about how you feeling about a good opportunity I received. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not about you, Bookie. Then the best friend had asked B. Simone, like, were you jealous? Like, are you jealous right now? B Simone talking about, no, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm just mad that we're not doing it together. You didn't watch this girl lose everything. Car repossessed, standing in the food stamp line. You helped everybody around you financially. And then I helped this lady. She finally about to get back on her feet and got an opportunity presented to her. And you talking about you jealous you couldn't do it with her? You worried about the wrong shit. It's bad enough you already didn't help her when her back was against the wall. Now you mad that she's trying to get her back up off the wall? B Simone just don't want nobody outshining her, and she don't want nobody being presented no opportunities that are not tied or attached to her because she wants credit for everything. Like I said in my last think piece, I feel like B Simone's actions are very performative. She got that hero syndrome, like, yeah, your life changed because of me, head ass. That alone, I don't think I would be friends with her no more. Like, no shade. If I call you to present good news, I want happiness on the other end of that phone. Anything other than that, you could get blocked.
Losing. You are losing your people. Now there's more. I can't even show it all. Like, I look on TikTok, there's probably 30, 40 more videos. I could do an hour show, an hour video on B Simone killing herself. These are your fans watching this. They see you be hating on your friends. They see you saying, "Oh, I have to shop at H&M." You're downing your fans. You're even downing people that are richer than you. You know that, right? Rich people go to H&M. Rich people shop at Fashion Nova, pretty much everywhere. That the poor people shop, rich people shop there too. Fix yourself.
That's hilarious was on the Breakfast Club discussing B Simone, and they were saying she's Charlemagne and Jess Hilarious was on the Breakfast Club discussing B Simone, and they were saying she's probably going to be in jeopardy of losing her fan base if she does not become more relatable. And Charlemagne went on to explain that she looks down upon the very fan base that she's looking for support from. It's funny, years ago, you were saying how you would never date a man that works a 9 to 5, but here you are on the podcast sitting here crying, saying your finances aren't together and you are.
So, you know why she mentioned that? Why she brought that up? This woman probably has a man working a 9 to 5. The other lady that spoke probably has a man working a 9 to 5. When Nick Cannon asked you that, you shouldn't have used that comedian brain. I know. I'm saying dumb yourself down because you have to. Media training. You need media training. You need someone that you can pay, because I know you have money. You need someone that you can pay that can train you on how to be funny, but still be cordial, be respectful. Because you can be all out disrespectful and be respectful at the same time. I don't know if you can understand that, but you can.
Are so distraught that you had to shop at H&M rather than Bloomingdale's. So at this point, B Simone, no more rebranding. You have done that 5 times over and it has not worked because it's not the concept of the brand, it's you. So at this point, I advise you to start building your relationships with your friends and family. Humble yourself, find a couch, and truly seek God and see what he's trying to tell you. Because this baby ain't it.
Yeah. I think you should take her advice seriously. Because that podcast, woo, it's not a good look for you. It's not. Look what you're doing. And that one podcast, maybe it was 2, I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing, but still, you threw your friend's name in the mud hurt your friend's feelings. Showed people you're jealous. Show people you have a savior's complex. Show people you don't look at what they're doing as valuable. And who predicted this? The Godfather. He predicted your downfall. It's not quite here yet, but it's coming. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you for watching. Peace out. See you next video.